said, I'm going to do this on Facebook. Why not live? So as I adjust my camera, hopefully you can chime in. I'd love to hear from you, and I want to give you the lay of the land. So today's topic for the Raw Deal is to take a chance on yourself and take a leap of faith, and that's what I'm doing right now. And people would think that, oh, this is easy for you, this is easy for you. Well, guess what? I'm going to give you the inside story. So before I do that, I want to give you a little bit about me. Now, this is the official launch, like I said, of my YouTube channel on R.A.W Fitness Club, and I've been thinking about this for quite some time. And before I did, there's Jeremy saying, finally, before I did, I went back and forth, and I thought, like, who would want to listen to me? You know, and so I've had a lot of you say, I'd follow, I'd subscribe, you should do, and I've been thinking about this and mulling over it for quite some time. And so here it is. Now, for those of you that don't know me or have not met me yet, let me give you a little bit of an introduction of who I am. I've been in the corporate management world for over a couple of decades, and I decided to. That was one of my first leaps of faith that I took. I took a leap of faith of leaving something that was comfortable for me, leaving something where I knew that I was going to get X amount of money, leaving something where I knew that if I put this much time in, I will get this raise, I will get this position. And so several years ago, I left that world. I took a big financial pay cut, and I started my fitness endeavor. And said, wow, all right, so I'm going to start way back at square one. And I'm going to become I was teaching classes, and I just said, well, I'm going to become a personal trainer, become a fitness professional. And so I did. And I catapulted through that because I used my business acumen know-how. And so here came the beginning of my fitness journey. And then from there came this company called R.A.W Fitness Club. So let me explain what R.A.W Fitness Club is. R.A.W Fitness Club stands for Ready and Willing. As a personal trainer, I said, well, I knew that if I were going to train people, you don't just become deconditioned overnight. You don't become just fat overnight. You don't become out of shape overnight. This happens over time. And so I said, as I would be training, I would have to peel the layers of this onion to get to the core of why, what's going on. So I knew that as a personal trainer, there would become a little bit of a therapist, a counselor, a life coach, and all the things that's going to help you become, or that person become successful. And through that journey, I figured out my persona of what takes, what gives. Well, what you see on Facebook is a large part of who I am. But for those of you that don't get their interaction, you don't get the behind the scenes. My failures, my conflicts, my walls, you don't get those things. So in this YouTube channel, you're getting the uncensored Rollins. But because this is Facebook Live, I'm going to give you the PG version. The PG version of this. So when we talk about in the Facebook Live, the YouTube channel, I'm not going to watch my words. I'm not going to think about who I may offend. I'm just going to speak from the heart. And I'm going to give what I've learned and pay it forward from all the mentors that I've had, for all the trials and tribulations, for all those things. Because my purpose, my vision, my thing of what I do is to help you think twice about why you do what you do. And then do you continue to do that? Are you happy in life? Well, guess what? I am extremely happy in life, but I'm also human, and I hit those walls. I want to share with you how I've come out of those pitfalls. I want to share with you of, you know, in the most darkest times. Before I jumped on this call, I had to motivate myself, and R.A.W sings the song "Rise Up." I almost started bawling because I said, "Wow, I'm going to do this. I can't believe I'm going to do this." So I'm going to talk about that topic in just a second. Let me give you a little bit more about me. So in my background of corporate management, I've managed restaurants as a corporate trainer. I've been a bartender. I've been a server. I've been hard goods, case goods, retail. I've done even customer service. I've even done things on the phone, but if more information, log into the YouTube channel. I'm going to tell you that story too. I've been coaches. I've been management. I've been leaders. I've been taught Sunday school with my mom. I've a lot of things. And the one thing that really helped me come together was fitness, because I wasn't in a box. And in fact, I want to help you get outside of that box. So I had all that. And if I would wonder, why would anyone, you look at my resume, I look like I have major ADD. I'm like, why would anybody hire me? Because the longevity of each of these positions, I jumped from retail to restaurant to here to there. And I'm like, why would anybody? But I'll tell you something, it clicked when I became a fitness professional. Like everything that I've gone through in my life has now made sense to this position. Now I can connect. So going back to, as a personal trainer, when I peel the layers of the onions and being a life coach, I'm coaching from my life experience, and I just hope that you can take some of that. So currently, I'm a personal trainer, I'm a group fitness instructor, I'm a faculty member at UNLV. I educate there for the physical education exercise department. I also work for the continuing educational department. I'm the Beachbody Master Trainer, where I certify those of you that want to teach some of the formats. I certify in PIO, Insanity, Turbo Kick, P90X, and PIO. Country Heat's my friend Katrina. You can get more information from there. I'm also the founder of R.A.W. Fitness Club, and I was inspired to create this because of, like I said, as a personal trainer, that I had to peel the layers of the onion, but what I was running into is I was running into people falling off. Why didn't you continue on? Why did you give up before you started? I didn't understand that. In my corporate management years, I work with my business development director for R.A.W. Fitness Club. He's a brilliant man, and he's starting a course at UNLV called Fitness Business Management. And in fact, he shared with me today before I jumped on this, he goes, without education, there wouldn't be change. We're often so comfortable in sticking in with what we're comfortable with, and we don't grow from there. Why? I don't know. We become validated with our unhappiness. Why? I don't get that. My brain doesn't understand that. You want something, you got to go after it. Why don't you go after it? So I started thinking, and so Dan and I would say to our regional managers, our DMs, or anybody that worked in our company, what we would say is your first responsibility is to enjoy what you do. The moment that you stop enjoying what you do is the moment that you got to leave and find that happiness, because ladies and gentlemen, life is short. So I started thinking. Then was born R.A.W. Fitness Club. And in R.A.W. Fitness Club, my company, our company, I want to say our company, is 3 pillars. We believe in developing leaders, transforming lives, and building communities. And guess what? I don't expect anything back. All I want for you to do is live your truth. So today is really talking about taking a leap of faith. So those are the 3 pillars, and we have mentorship programs, and we're going to be launching a consulting program and division in 2017. I'm surrounded by an extremely great cast of mentees and leadership directors. My operations director, I just want to thank you. I see you there. I see you, Tina. Without her, I wouldn't be organized. She protects me from overdoing it. Because why I do this? I do this because I want to know. I want to make sure you guys know that life is meant to live, learn, and laugh, not to be miserable. So I always want to help, but I can't help anybody if I don't help myself. So Tina makes sure that I get to help as many people as possible without burning out. Yeah, Shantae, that's your mom. So that's Tina. Tina, thank you so much. Dan, thank you so much. Then I have my group fitness developer, Body by Shantae. I have Miss Shantae Jackson, that's my daughter, and I'm extremely proud. And she helped me realize that I got something here. She's my protege, and she has done nothing but make me proud. And when she first started much heavier, not as much in shape, and was the average instructor. Yeah, Tammy, that's your boo. But now she is changing lives. She's created a brand, and she's made a difference, not only in other people's lives, but herself. So I just want to say great job. And so she is she's one of my directors on my team that's going to help cultivate you to be the best instructor you can be. And there's so much more that she has to offer. And then my guy behind the scenes, and he does so much. In fact, we jumped on a call before I was on this, and he's my Smit. That's his new nickname. His nickname is Smit. Jeremy Lovell, Fit Habitat, my triathlon coach. He's also my social media and IT guy. Without him, man, I would be all over the map too on social media. So I want to say thank you. Those are my leadership members on R.A.W. Fitness Club. But why are we here today? Why are we here? Well, I'm here to just be a representation and a voice to you guys and say, guess what? I'm human too. I fail. Ashlyn, thank you. You rock as well. You rock as well. So I want to let you know that you can be successful. I want to let you know that you don't have to live in torment, depression, darkness. Guess what? I've been there, been there, been there. It's not about the fact that I'm on the cover of P90X website. It's not the fact that I'm on DVDs. It's not the fact that I'm in P90X videos on demand. It's not about that. That's a perk. That's awesome. Don't get me wrong. That's cool. But it's not about that. It's not about that. What it's about you living your purpose. It's about you making sure that you give back. I am a steward of the guy above, and I'm not your typical guy in the way that I do it. I was inspired by this weekend at Beachbody Coach Summit by Gary Vee. I don't know why. I haven't been in his life and he hasn't been in mine, but he is uncensored, unfiltered, and that's what's going to happen in the YouTube channel. But again, if you're joining me, this Facebook post is going to be PG rated. If, for those of you who know me, my mouth speaks before my mind can stop it. But today, I put some notes here to say, calm down. Megan, you know I keep it real. Megan, you know I keep it real. And I'm happy to see, Megan, because I watch, that you're becoming that entertainer as much as you are the performer. Dan, thanks for coming in. I spoke about you, Dan, so you're going to have to watch this video back to see what I said about you. And I made sure that people knew about your course in UNLV. So here we are. The raw deal of the day, folks, is to take a chance on yourself and take a leap. And I'm going to start talking about it with what happened today. My sister, Sharice, I hope you're there. Hi, Heidi. My sister was texting me, and I said, hey, I'm about to launch Facebook Live. Can we reconvene a little bit later? But I said, I'm nervous. She goes, why are you nervous? If it was FaceTiming with my Smith, with Jeremy, and I go, I'm nervous. He goes, why are you nervous? I said to Dan, Dan, I need to get my mind right. And then he reminded me, without education, there wouldn't be change. I'm like, okay, yeah, you're right. What up, Rich? I'm waiting to be an Uncle Rich in September. All right, so I go, why are you nervous? And I'll tell you why I'm nervous. I'm nervous because I was scared about if it would be liked. I was scared that I was going to be, because you put it on the internet, you have so many critics. Everyone wants to say how they feel, and this is what this is about. But I said, wait a minute. I can't worry about what people think. I got to do what I was meant to do. I got to live my purpose. I got to take a leap of faith because I know I have a support system. I know I have a community out here. And as you come in here, what's up, Jimmy? We will be having lunch this week. I said I would be doing a disservice from what I'm supposed to do on this planet. And it's to get you to think, but more than that, to get you to act, to get you to do, and to know that you are not alone. You are not alone. My team is here. I am here. And together we're going to do this. You know, I promised myself, because when I talk about fitness, I start to cry. If you guys know me, you know I'm a crier for that, because I go, why do you cry when you speak about fitness? I'll be doing a certification for P90X, and I'm talking about fitness, and I have a tear. And I say, you know what? I'm unabandoned. I'm not going to worry about crying. It's because I have a passion. So while I was scared, yes, a pressing live feed. As I said, a live feed. I'm like, I said to Jeremy, my Smith, I go, it's because you're scared about the things that you want, and you're scared that you might not have it. But until I do it, I won't know if I'll get it. So why live life in this state of fear? So guess what? I'm taking a chance. I'm taking a leap. I'm taking a leap of faith. Like I did when I left and I'm going to post this here on live internet, on the web, on the World Wide Web. Do we even say that anymore? So I took a chance of leaving a cush job. I took a $70,000 pay cut. $70,000. Some people only make $30,000. Jeremy, shut up. Someone only make $30,000 and they can live. So I said, you know what? I'm going to start over in my 30s to start over my career. I never looked back, y'all. I've had such an amazing journey. And like I said, when I was in my younger days, in my 20s, for me to pay it forward, all my mentors, all my leaders, and all my failures is going to be the springboard to help me get my word out and to help all of you that care and want to know. So guess what? I can't be worried about how I speak. I used to joke around, and I still do sometimes, and I say that my mom's a truck driver and my dad's a sailor, and because of them, my mouth was this. And mom and dad, if you're watching this, I know you're not that. In fact, I have two brilliant parents. My mother is a genius. My dad is brilliant and absolutely smart. Yeah, shut up, Rich. Smart. I'll be talking about working for the family. Let's talk about that story. So you're gonna have to log into my YouTube channel when I talk about mom and dad, because I just want to say thank you, mom and dad, for making me the person I am. Oh, here it goes. To make me who I am, and never stop believing on me. I took a leap of faith. I took a chance. Some of you know, the small portion of you know this story. I was talking to my mom when I was just a few years old, like 6. And I said to her, the longer version of the story will be in another YouTube channel, but I said to my mom, I was talking about grades, 6 or 7, and I said, Mom, but what if I get a bad grade? And I was stressing already at that age. And my mom turned to me and she said, honey, as long as I know that you've done your best, that's all I can ever, that's all that I can ever, not expect, but that's all that really matters. So that's what I've done. My Shantae posted something today, all in, and I'm glad that you're all in, because guess what? Life is not going to be all roses. It's all not going to be all ponytails and roses and rainbows. But guess what? Life is what you make of it. And so if you're scared on taking a chance on yourself, then that's the life that you're going to live. You don't know what's on the other side until you take that leap of faith. And guess what? If you fall, you have legs. And if you don't, you have arms, and we can reach out and help you up there. But you all need to start living your truth, living what you are on this planet to do, and stop living in a box, unless you're Madonna and you're voguing. Stop living in a box. So, taking a leap of faith, taking a chance. Are you comfortable? Are you living your truth? Are you all in? That's what I wonder. So, I don't want to keep this much longer. I just want to say that I've had tremendous teachers, and one of the biggest teachers is life. And so if you don't know about the acronym FAIL, it stands to First Attempt in Learning. And we continue to learn. Just never stop learning. I know you want to be all in, Tammy. You've not given me any other reason why to think anything other different than that. I know you want to be in. And for those of you that want to be all in, I want to band with you. I want for us to come together. I want for people to know that life is meant to just be happy. Be happy. Life is meant to live to the fullest. If you're in a bad relationship, take a leap of faith and say, I am good enough. If you're working for the man and say, you know what? I want to build this business. Guess what? You can do that. If you're saying that I'm tired of living in depression, we're here for you. I'm here for you. I know those things. I got some stories. And I hope that my stories can just be something, that seed that plants within you for you to grow into the person that you're meant to become. You know, when I thought about doing this, I said, my fear came in of who's going to listen to me? Why would anybody care? And so I want to thank each of you who are chiming in as I'm looking at these comments here. So thank you very much for chiming in and coming in. And hopefully if there's a message here that you want to share, please share this all over the land of the internet, of the World Wide Web, Rich. I really want to do that. I really want to. So I live in this fear. I'm like, who would want to listen? And in fact, this used to be a private Facebook group that I would do every Monday to my mentees and my leadership team and Raw Fitness Club coaches that I mentor and coach for the Beachbody coaching system, which I developed a different program of how to be. I build entrepreneurs, I build businesses, I build brands. And so it used to be called Monday Mindset Motivation. I said, you know what, that's so square bear, as my sister-in-law would say, Jolene. Yeah, that's so square bear. So I didn't want to be square bear. Monday Mindset Motivation, I wanted to be real, be raw. So this is the raw deal, ready and willing. My question is, are you ready and willing to take a chance on yourself? I used to, so earlier I said that Dan and I, our first expectation is to enjoy what you do. And if you don't, then it's time to move on, right? So that was the first thing. And I said, now that I say to my PT clients, I've come to this place for my personal trainer clients that I let them know the expectations. Here's the expectation that you have of me, and if I fail you, you have every right to fire me. With that being said, I reserve the same right to fire you, because I am here because I want to do it. I already want to do it. That's why I became a fitness professional. So you have to be ready and willing. Your mind has to be opened up. Your heart has to be opened up. But we cover it and we block it because of fear and our opinion that we think we know everything. And I'll tell you I'm not the first one to know everything. Nope. But I joke around saying the one thing that I do know is I'm right. Just kidding. Yes, Samantha. I hope that you take that, and I hope that you take that and you can share that with as many people as you can, because here, nothing's proprietary. In fact, the thing that I can offer is my stories, because no success, or which way is it? No success is without the struggle, and the struggle is real, ladies and gentlemen. So I just want to remind you, I'm going to close up. I'm going to remind you on this. With whatever you're going through right now, just know you're not alone. You know, I look at fear as the unknown, but being alone is also to be in fear, because being in fear is saying that I am not understood, and not being understood is where you become alone. But together, we're not alone. And if for one moment, something I said or something I shared can be the spark within you, the seed that's planted in you for it to blossom, and if that thought process, or with the thought process, that if it helps someone to have the aha moment, that light bulb click, then I've done my job, because life is meant to live, y'all. So I leave you with this. I leave you with our topic of the day of, taking a chance on yourself and taking that leap of faith is, what are you waiting for? A problem is only a problem when you put emotion and energy into it. When you extract those things, it's just a thing. It's a thing of life. Oh, I spilled my coffee. Oh, I spilled my milk. Oh, my kid threw up. It's just a thing. How you look at that thing is a representation of how you think and how you feel. So my question is, how are you thinking and how you're feeling? Start looking at your actions. Start looking at the way that you post. Start looking at your level of happiness. Are you living the life you're meant to live? Are you living the life that you're meant to live? Now, for those of you who say, I don't know what to do, I don't know how to start, my first tip is, do something. But Rollins, I don't know how to do it. Well, do something. If you do something, you'll end up saying that it didn't work, or it did, but you standing there get you nowhere. I don't understand that. Ooh, I'm getting on my soapbox right now. I get on my soapbox right now. So, this has been a long post. Don't worry that my YouTube channels, I don't know, if you want them to be long, they will, but they're there for you to take as you will. And for the haters and the naysayers, that's okay. I embrace you, I welcome you, and that's okay. I accept you all for who you are and what you do. It's not for me to change you. It's for me to motivate and inspire. It's for you to take action on your life and be responsible with your life. Be responsible for your life. Jake, I'm excited for our one-on-one as well. I've seen you grow, and I've seen you impact, you change lives. And I'm waiting for the rest of you to change lives. All right, guys. So, I've sometimes my writing looks like chicken scratch, but here it is. Facebook like page, and I have a Snapchat that I haven't started, but it's there. Find me, add me, Snapchat Raw Fitness Club, Instagram, Twitter, R.A.W. This is Raw Fitness Club. I'll put that there to the side. Hey, Maybell. So, before I close, since this is my first one, it's backwards. Sorry about that, Jeremy. This is backwards too. It's good for the dyslexic person. I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna leave this for open. I'm gonna leave this for what's up, Jen? I'm gonna leave this for a Q&A. I'm gonna leave it open for about a few questions. Does anybody have any questions or comments about taking a leap of faith? Whether it's like what I did or what I suggest or what's worked for me. Does anybody have a question about taking a chance on themselves? So I'll leave it open here. I want to answer those questions, and then I'm going to be off of Facebook Live. So does anybody, as I see? Shannon says, keep talking, but I don't want to just vomit words. What would you like me to share? Because I want to make sure that what I have to offer for you is going to be impactful. And that was another fear that I had, guys, like vomiting from the mouth. There's so many stories that I have, but I want to make sure that I provide something that's going to be relevant for you. All right. Is there a takeaway that you liked? Is there something? Questions. How do I get out of my head and live my purpose? Oh my Lord, Tammy. How do you ignore the negativity so you can keep growing? All right, let's answer those questions. How do I get in my head and live my purpose? Number one, surround yourself with love. Find an accountability person or a success partner. I have a new one, by the way. Allison McCarthy, if you've joined. Allison's my new success partner, and we're our morale success partners. We flow from Nashville, Tennessee, and I did not pick up my phone once because I was so engrossed in our conversation. And come to find, as much as I knew Allison, I really didn't know Allison, and vice versa. And so I said, you know what, Allison? It's nice to know someone that gets it. So I think that would be first, Tammy, is to find someone that gets it. What's up, Alex? Find someone that gets it. Shantae is perfect. Shantae has been through the real struggle, the struggle. So find someone that's been there. I used to say, thank you, Shantae. All right, there you go, Tammy. So you got someone. I used to say when I was younger, I'd rather have somebody empathize for me rather than sympathize for me. Sympathy is what? Somebody that feels sorry for you. Empathy is what? Empathy is about somebody that can relate to you. So you want to have somebody that can relate to you. I said, I want someone to relate for me because I don't want them to keep me in my pity party. I want someone that's going to pull me out of that and make sure that I'm not stuck in that darkness. So having somebody that's gone through that is going to be helpful. Jeremy asked, how to stop the negativity, but before I do that, he's also saying, who am I, and RFC again. So I am Rollins, the founder of Raw Fitness Club. For more information, rewind this or start from the beginning for my whole intro. But Raw stands for ready and willing, and I'm here this is my first YouTube channel of talking about the real deal. All right, so the negativity, how you stop you can't stop the negativity. I mean, look what's happening in the world. You can't stop the negativity, but I'll tell you what you can do. You can start living you. You can start doing you. You can start living in your purpose, and that's why you got to take that leap of faith. And you can't worry about what people are going to think all the time. You can't worry about all that. If you worry about that, then you're going to be locked into fear, and you're doing a disservice for you and somebody that may need to hear your story. And you need to believe that your story is purposeful. You need to believe, and even if it's just one person, you need to believe that there. So how you get rid of the negativity is you start the paradigm shift, and you get one person after the other. My recommendation is to Google the YouTube about the lone nut, and it's from TED Talks. TED Talks talks about starting a movement and about the lone nut. So my recommendation there is to watch that video, and I want you to learn how to make a movement. And when you start that, then everything will trickle. It creates a snowball effect. And I had to remind myself of that before doing this. So how do you find and do everything? Maybell, well, you're part of my mentorship program. We're going to be covering Stephen Covey's time management system. I'm developing a couple of topics that are going to be for my mentorship program. I'm going to teach Situational Leadership by Ken Blanchard. We have the business basics with my HR guy, Darren Y, and I'm a biz dev director. We're going to create business basics for the entrepreneur for my mentorship program. And then we are also launching situational leadership, time management, and business basics. So for more information about that, you can go to rawfitnessclub.com, submit the application for mentorship, and then we will contact you in about one time a month. We go through all of them, and then we contact everybody to get you on one of our programs. So that's good. So I'm going to scroll and see. I have one or two more questions. What's up? A couple more questions is any other buddy? I'm on it. So Megan's there. All right. I think I got most of the questions. I'll take one, two more. Anybody have any comments, any suggestions, or what you would love to see? post here of topics that you would love to see, and then I'll sit down with my leadership team and we'll map these out and we'll put this on the YouTube channel. But if you haven't taken down the social media platforms, my personal ones is for Facebook Live. Make sure that everyone, each of you like the Raw Fitness Club Facebook like page. We'll be posting such great information there. This Facebook is more for my personal fitness programming and what's going on in the fitness world and the adventures of. For Snapchat craziness, Raw Fitness Club. And then for my Instagram, R.A.W. And then for Twitter, R.A.W. Question I've here from Shantae is when my next certification is this Sunday, Jennifer Fuji's place, Inspired Fitness, up in Sebastopol, California. I'll be doing P90X. And then for more information about my certification workshops, you can go to rawfitnessclub.com, and we will be listing there. It's under construction right now, but we will be listing all the P90X certification workshops. Certification workshops. I'll be in San Diego. I'll be in Arizona. I'll be in Utah for Cedar City's Retro Fitness. If you don't know this, in Southern Utah, Retro Fitness is opening. The grand opening is on Wednesday, and they are part of my team. So check them out and let everybody know. All right. So I guess I will say, what is the advice? Okay. So what is the best advice for growing your business? The best advice for growing your business is number one is to take the course in Las Vegas with Dan Lamello, Fitness Business Management. It's a 3-course program where we identify your business, how to create a business plan, market analysis, feasibility studies, competitive analysis, information structure, integral structure, and pro formas, profit and loss statements, all of that. And then we take that in, and then we have course 2 and 3, which makes it more tangible. Personnel staffing, managing that staffing, social media, marketing, and a slew of other things. Go to the UNLV Continuing Educational Outreach catalog, and you can get the description there. Now, for those of you that are not in town, we will be providing a consulting and mentorship program for businesses in 2017. So, Megan, that's business in general with a fitness focus. So you can use a lot of those things that Dan will be creating on that. So the best piece of advice would be there. Now, if you would like consulting advice, then we absolutely do that. So let me break down, you got it, Dan. So let me break down Raw Fitness Club. So the 3 pillars again is to develop leaders, transform lives, and is to transform lives, develop leaders, and build communities. So what we'll be doing there is we have mentorship programs that help you become a better Beachbody coach in the way of building your business, building your brand, and marketing yourselves and defining that. So the first thing that I would do is to understand what you have to offer. It's basic business. So basic business is supply and demand. There needs to be a demand before you can supply something, right? So supply and demand. And then you break down your goals. Break down your goals into what you want to achieve, what your product or service is, and then you go from there. Then you reverse engineer from there. So I can do a topic on that for sure in the upcoming weeks. So to let you know, we have, this is going to be the Raw Deal every Monday in my YouTube, in the Raw Fitness YouTube channel, in my YouTube channel that I'll be posting in our group, I should say. And then Fridays is going to be more of a interactive joint. It's going to be not a joint. It's going to be more about integrating and how you can become a fitness professional. When I say fitness professional, it could be a personal trainer, it could be a group fitness instructor, or a manager or an owner. And so my directors all come to help you and train you to cultivate that knowledge and to educate you on the things that you don't know to help you build. Cool? One of our big programs right now is launching the grand opening to Retro Fitness. We went in there. It was a franchise that my team, my coaches, purchased, Bevan and Jaylee, in Cedar City. And so we've done everything from interviews to hiring, everything from every department, front desk, kids club, personal training, facility techs. And then we went to an orientation where we taught them that. And now now that the systems are being integrated, we're helping them understand how to make that work within their business. Cool? All right, folks. Well, I can keep on talking, but this is a long post, and I hope that the content was worth worth the wait and worth being engaged. I want to thank you all for the 20-some people that have been interacting here to go ahead and share with everyone and share with the world. I love the hearts. I love the thumbs up. Thank you guys. For more information, my social media, and my IT guy, Jeremy Lavelle, will be posting in the comment here. But you can go to facebook.com, Raw Fitness Club. He'll be posting that information here. And look out for the YouTube channel. I want to thank you guys for helping me launch my first one. And the raw deal for the day is to take a leap of faith and take a chance on yourself. For more information, post the questions here. My team will answer them. We have Dan, my business development director, can answer anything about business. We have Jeremy, my SMIT, my social media and IT guy that can tell you and direct you of all the social media platforms. We have my my development director, Shantae, who will help guide you into the world of instruction and workshops. And then we also have my operations director. If you would like a one-on-one with me, contact Tina Von Sachs, and she will schedule you in. Until the next time, guys, I love you, and remember, nobody knows what you're about until you take a chance on yourself and you take that leap of faith. Until next time, that's the Raw Deal with Rollins Apalato. I'll talk to you later. Peace! No success without the struggle. Take care, guys.